Hello lovely, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going through some of my top essentials. Now, I'm not going to bore you. There are hundreds of things that you need when you're having a baby, but this video is just going to be the essentials, things that I have found I could not live without. That might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but we'll get straight into it and we'll start off with the Najell or Najell, however you want to say it. Najell Sleep Carrier. This amazing little tool, little piece of equipment is an absolute life changer. We have used it every day since Rhea came home from the hospital. It has been incredible. It is so versatile. You can use it in a few different ways. And what I love most about it is that it's registered as a completely sleep safe piece of equipment. It's really easy to move from room to room and it's really light. You can safely pop it on the sofa, you can safely pop it on the floor or on a bed or on a table. You just have to monitor how safe that environment is. If you've got a rolling baby, then I probably wouldn't use it on a high surface. But Rhea can't roll, she's a newborn, she's only 4 weeks old. So I don't need to worry about that just yet. And to be honest, I think she's probably only got a couple weeks left in it because she is growing fast and she's going to outgrow it really soon. It comes in loads of different colours. We went for this gorgeous kind of nudie beige colour. It just fits in really well with the house, and blankets and stuff go really nicely in it because it's such a neutral colour. You can put any colour in it and it looks gorgeous. So not only does it look gorgeous, not only is it registered sleep safe, it's really versatile. You can move it around the house. It also has this really great strap that you can basically kind of carry them in it whilst they're asleep, strapped to you. I haven't done this loads because I haven't needed to, but it does come in handy when you're trying to transport them around the house and be a little bit more hands-free, but you can't really use your hands much because it's kind of on the front of your body. I think it's better used kind of static on the side or on the floor or on the sofa. So that is my first one, and as I've said probably a million times already, I would highly recommend it. Next up, we're going to chat about the Ergo Embrace Baby Carrier. It is a newborn carrier. One of the main reasons that I went for this one is that I did loads of research and it was really soft, not like a full kind of bulky carrier, but it also was more structured and more supportive than just a wrap carrier. But I found with my first, when I was using that because there was no lumbar support, I was really struggling with back pain. Whereas the Ergo Embrace has the lumbar support and it has adjustable straps, and you can really kind of securely get them on you so you can balance the weight well, and it just feels really supportive. Again, same as the sleep carrier, I have used the Ergo Embrace every day since Rhea's been born, whether it's carrying her to the car because I'm also taking my first, or I've got bags, or I'm doing a food shop, or I'm picking my daughter up from nursery or dropping her off at nursery. Rhea is always in the Ergo and she loves it, which is great. I think because I literally put her in it the day that we got home, she's really used to being in it and loves being in it, and obviously she's really close to me, and she just snoozes in it the whole time. So there are some weight restrictions with the Ergo Embrace Baby Carrier. You can use it from them being 3.2 kilograms, and then you have to stop using it when they're 11.3 kilograms. They kind of just feel like they're there under your t-shirt and cozy and close to you, and yeah, that's what I love about it. So the next one is probably not completely essential to everyone, but I have found it's on my essentials list because I use it all the time, and it is essential for me because I don't want to turn the big light on or whatever. So that is the Touch breastfeeding light. It's from Amazon. It's really affordable. We used it with my first, and I'm using it every night when I'm breastfeeding Rhea, and I literally leave it on the floor so it's not too bright, it doesn't light up the whole room, and I just tap it with my foot, feed her, tap it off, put her back down. And it's so handy because it's not kind of fumbling for a light switch. It's not trying to turn a lamp on, it's not too bright that it wakes up my partner. So I think it's a really good piece of equipment. You just tap it on, tap it off, and then you can hold it down to make it brighter. And then if you continue to hold it down, it will go dark to like the darkest level again. It just keeps going. So I really love that. I think it's great. I would recommend to anyone to have one. I think you can get some quite high-end ones that have got like thermometers on them, so you get the temperature of the room, or you can get ones where you can like choose the color, because I know some people prefer like a red light because it's not as bright. Yeah, loads of things that you can get, but I just went for a really kind of cheap Amazon buy. Everything will be linked in the description down below, so go and check those things out. My next essential on the list is the Snuggle Me Pillow. So we have just got a creamy beigey one. I quite often just lie a blanket in it and Rhea will use it like that. We used it loads with my first, probably more so than we have with Rhea, but we still use it quite a lot, and it is still an essential, I think. Like, she's been in it already today, and if I didn't have it, she would have kind of just been lying there. And I just like the idea that she's kind of cozy and snuggled in, and it's as if someone is holding her, so she feels safe, rather than being on like a flat surface, just like on a mattress or on a bed. It's just really nice to have around the house, and you can just put her down, especially with Juno around as well, my oldest, who is 21 months. It's kind of makes Rhea a little bit safer from her. It keeps her safer. Juno is so good with her sister. We have had absolutely no problems, but obviously she has no concept of inflicting pain. So she might run past Rhea and knock her foot or knock her arm, or she might lay down on Rhea and then lean on her to push herself up. So when she's in the Snuggle Me Pillow, those edges kind of give her a bit of safety from her big sister. But yeah, I would recommend getting a Snuggle Me Pillow. My next essential is the Pregnacare breastfeeding vitamins. So I found that with my first, you know, it's drummed into you through pregnancy, take your vitamins, make sure you're taking this, make sure you're taking that, look after yourself. And then that kind of just drops off when you're in the postpartum period. And one of my good friends, actually, she said to me, you should get some breastfeeding vitamins just to make sure that they're kind of balancing out anything that you're missing in your diet, helping you have all the nutrients and vitamins that you need, just to make sure that you're producing the best milk and the most milk that you can. And I was like, that's actually a really good idea. And in that postpartum period, you don't necessarily think about it. So if you're thinking about breastfeeding, you haven't breastfed before, maybe just get one pack so that it's not a complete waste. But I know that a lot of places do 3 for 2. So I was pretty confident that I was going to breastfeed this time around again, because I breastfed Juno for a year. So I got 3 packs for the price of 2. But if you're not 100% sure that you're going to breastfeed, or you're just going to see how it goes, maybe just get 1 pack, because then you can start taking them. So that is one thing I think everybody so easily forgets about themselves when they become a mum for the first time, or the second time, or the third time, however many kids you have. I think make sure that you've got those things ahead, so that you can just think, yeah, I'm getting all the vitamins that I need. Even if I just eat 6 slices of toast today, I know that I'm good, because my Pregnacare breastfeeding has got me. So yeah, definitely recommend getting those. And last up, again, if you're breastfeeding, is a decent nipple balm. So my favorite is the Weleda or Weleda. It looks like Weleda. Anyway, not what we're talking about. The nipple balm is fantastic. So much so that in our house, we use it not only as a nipple balm, but as a face cream. So Juno has recently recovered from hand, foot and mouth, and she's got some quite dry skin on her cheeks, probably to do with the weather as well, but like around her nose and on her cheeks, she's got quite dry skin. And obviously nipple balm is safe to digest because it's on your nipple and then your baby breastfeeds, obviously. So I was thinking, that's probably really moisturizing and it's safe to digest. I'm just going to put it on her face, and it works wonders. So highly recommend, not only as a nipple balm, but as a cream. I've also put it on Rhea's face because she's got some quite dry skin in this area here. And it's amazing. So I highly recommend using that. And a top tip from me, I have always used reusable breast pads with the girls, just because they're so easy to just pop in the, I was going to say oven. Why would you put them in the oven? Just because they're so easy to put in the washing machine, get them out again, done. They're tumble dryer safe and everything. So I always get reusable, but you can get other ones that aren't reusable, whatever works for you. Basically what I do is put a little dollop of the Nipple Balm in the center, smush it around, put it on, done. So that Nipple Balm, the Weleda Nipple Balm, is definitely up there with one of my favorite postpartum products. And I think I'm going to leave that video here because I've watched so many of these videos and they have been so long, and I've been writing the most ridiculous lists and thinking, what of this do I actually need? And I don't want to give that to you guys. I just want to give you the best things for right now. Rhea is 4 months. No, she is not 4 months. Rhea is 4 weeks old. So these are things that we have been using for the last 4 weeks as newborn essentials. Oh, are you waking up? I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next week for our weekly upload. Lots of love. Bye.